What's this? What's this?
No.
A top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last year's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bruins will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oregon's offense will get the first possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Fires to the big fella. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Ducks will snap it on first and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what is the...
Touchdown, Ducks!
Touchdown, Ducks.
Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions, and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football team.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Fleming. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bruins offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking for a big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the heat. Fires deep on the run. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle. It's Torres. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man. Gets away from one, finds room. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try to get outside. And some room to work. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. To the air on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Ducks!
First down,
Once
Ducks.
he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Cox.
Syracuse is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Ernie Davis among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame.
Finds his big tight end.
He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Bruins are on the move. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Hand off from the shotgun. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on
There's
4th
no
down,
way.
they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54. Oh, they block it.
Yeah, and a lot of times in field goal block, you load up one side, they load up the left side, push all the guys backwards, slip through the crack, get their hand up, and get the big block. Nice job.
Please, that player.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Gets the back moving. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I think we made
High the chains now on 2nd and long.
totally good.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Got his man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Fights off a defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Quick timeout by the defense. Trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. 1st and 10 coming up.
That's stupid.
Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
They took a timeout.
Settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that. Out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll try the run. He breaks a tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go
Why
for
gonna
it, be
play?
aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Wants to pass. Throws to the back. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. The give from the gun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's looking deep. Snags it down the right side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Looking to the big tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the try is no good.
Boom.
They blow the field goal. Something
Whoa.
finally goes wrong.
That's kind of hard to hit, even 51 yards.
Ready to go to work. Always good to get
You couldn't
points
hit
on
it.
a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Right on the money. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gives it on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that point.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third down, he drops to throw. This time it's complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. The give out of the gun. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on first down. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response.
Yes, then again. When? Next, the next game.
Get themselves back in the football game.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's...
Called the fake. He's going to throw it. And that pass, not surprisingly,
What was that?
is incomplete. I know they wanted to be aggressive, throw caution to the wind. They might have been better off playing it safe there. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive.
December 12th.
Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open.
Where at?
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a
This
first down.
ticket's going so.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick release on the RPO. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's first and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long.
Come on.
Gets it out quickly. Caught
This
and
is
he's
media.
close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And watch the offensive line here.
I'm
They
gonna
all
ask
block
you
and
to-
run.
Yeah.
Blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice
Are
positive.
you open today?
Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was
Are
right
you
there.
open?
Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
That nifty return sets up
We
the
get
offense
sad
and
Super
negates
Bowl?
some
Yeah.
of the yardage on the punt.
Yeah.
It used to be them.
They'll start this drive from
Shops
their own
speed.
35-yard line.
Right in, used to be at the front end. Used to be.
Yeah.
They'll start this drive going
I
to the
got
air.
today.
That one comes out hot down the right side.
You fit a lot of
That one
people in
falls
there.
incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on
You all
second and
scrunched
long.
off together one day.
I don't know.
Looking to fire. He'll take another shot here. Tosses it incomplete.
All right,
This offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies. Got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I got to be ready mentally. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are.
Best
Fourth
place
and
to
two.
put it, right?
Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Makes a connection. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it fly. Just about picked off the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. It'll be second down.
Walking around and looking that up.
First without scoring.
At the car show, remember? So started at the car show.
Off the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown Ducks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Virginia Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You walking into town?
Yeah, why?
To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to pass. Puts it out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Makes his man miss.
It's been holding.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, the ground game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. He splits the uprights. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He fires to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up now. One creates a little room. Smashes through the tackle. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Torres. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack harder.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another...
Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Fleming. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Bruins send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Complete downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He wants it all. Touchdown, Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Bruins line up to punt it away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't connect a costly turn.
I'm tired of playing this game.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.
Ooh, Oregon Beavers. You want to play them?